He said in the 7th verse,
I have forsaken my house.
the Almighty said, I am the one that turned my back on my people. I have forsaken my house. I have left my heritage. I have given the dearly beloved of my soul into the hands of her enemies. Did he lie?
No.
Keep reading.
My heritage is unto me as a lion in the forest.
My heritage is unto me as a lion in the forest.
It crieth out against me.
We attack the Most High. We want to serve every religion other than Yahweh. We want to serve every God other than Yahweh. He's like a lion in the forest coming out, roaring against the Most High. The only one that can help you, and you're going to go home, walk down the street with a hippie on a stick around your neck. Keep reading.
Therefore have I hated it.
The preacher said, therefore he hated this house because they turned against him. And they turned against him like a lion in the forest.
My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
A speckled bird is like a peacock. A peacock is a bird of many colors. If you turn around and look around here, you don't see two of y'all with the same complexion. Y'all look like speckled bird. One of y'all look like Bob Hope. You understand? I got Clark Gable and I got Black Gable, and y'all look like Rock Hudson over there. You understand? Everybody in the world. My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
The birds round about her are against her.
Notice all the other birds are against Yahweh's bird. All the Philippines, the Koreans, the Japanese, the Chinese, the Philippines, the Germans, the Russians, the people from India, Egypt, Cambodia. You know what they do when they walk by you? Throw the head up in the air. They go home and they eat with little rats and whatnot. Drink with rat milk. You understand? But they throw their head up over you because they know you have always been waste. You're the people that turn against your creator. So they don't have to respect you because they figure you don't respect yourself. So why do they have to give you any respect? You don't even respect yourself.
Come ye assemble all the beasts of the field. Come to devour.
All the beasts of the field come to devour us. Many pastors have destroyed my vineyard. Baptist, Methodist, Unitarian, Episcopalian, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, all of them. Many pastors have destroyed my vineyard and have trodden my portion underfoot. They have made my pleasant portion a desolate wilderness.
They have made it desolate, and being desolate, it mourneth unto me. The whole land is made desolate, because no man layeth to heart.
The spoilers are come upon all the high places through the wilderness, for the sword of Yahweh shall devour from the one end of the land even to the other end of the land, and no flesh shall have peace. All this because we have rejected our Creator. Let's turn back to Isaiah 53. Where has Yahweh ever said that anybody else and made a report about any other king coming back to rule the earth? I was showing you in the book of Jeremiah. I'm sorry, let's go back there again. We hadn't finished Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, the 7th to the 9th verse. Yes?
At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. But they shall serve Yahweh their Elohim, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them.
David. They shall serve who? Yahweh their Elohim, and David their king, whom I will raise up amongst them. As a little child, raising them back up. Not coming out of the grave like the creeper or Thriller, but he's going to raise them back up. See, the Creator talks about he's going to raise them up unto us. Keep reading.
Therefore fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel. For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
Sanson.
For I am with thee, saith Yahweh, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations.
Take that back to the reader.
Whither I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee.
Not yet will I not make a full end of thee, but I will correct thee in measure and not leave thee altogether unpunished. Here Yahweh said he's going to raise up David, and we will from amongst us, and David will be the king, and Yahweh our Elohim. Now I had to stop because I got a letter here, and I just opened it while I was sitting here, and it's from a Christian church in Louisville, and I had to have you read it to you because you won't believe what it says, but we're going to read it real fast before we get back on the lesson. No, don't worry about it. We'll read it after the class. Go ahead. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, the 9th chapter. This is the chapter that all of our Christian friends go to and say right here they mention Christ. And he's in this chapter. Matter of fact, the gentleman I debated a couple weeks ago on the radio, this is one of the main verses that he pulled out to show me that Christ is written about in the Holy Scriptures. And that's in the book of Isaiah, the 9th chapter. Start reading at the 6th verse.
For unto us a child is born.
See, this is our report. Unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given. And the government shall be upon his shoulders. The government of Yah shall be upon his shoulders. And his name shall be called
Wonderful.
Wonderful Counselor.
Of the mighty Elohim.
And most English books won't say of, it just says his name will be called Wonderful Counselor. And incidentally, JC was never called Wonderful Counselor anywhere in the New Testament, period. The mighty God, he was never called the mighty God or of the mighty God, period.
Of the everlasting Father.
He was never called the everlasting Father.
The Prince of Peace.
And he said he is not the Prince of Peace. Again, JC said he is not the Prince of Peace. JC said in the New Testament, if anybody claimed he came to bring peace on the earth, they told a lie. If you look in the book of Matthew, the 10th chapter, I'm going to try to go a little fast now. We go to Matthew, the 10th chapter. I think I want the 34th verse. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
I am correct, all right. 10th chapter, the 34th verse. It says, that's just JC speaking now. He said,
think not.
He said, don't even think, don't even imagine that I have come to bring peace on the earth. I come not to bring peace, but a sword.